Susan Peterson works in a light-filled San Francisco studio. A sculptor who earned her MFA at Arizona State University, she creates whimsical, preposterous creatures of clay.
I have a lot of birds in my work. When I went off to grad school in Arizona, it was one of the first things that really struck me about the environment, how Arizona was so different from where I came from in New England. Just the birds were just amazing, absolutely amazing. I was exploring a lot of environmental issues, and one of the things that came up a lot were frog deformities. You know, polluted water and toxicity and all that were causing frogs to be deformed, and I didn't really want to work with that imagery, but birds are the same kind of fragile barometers about the environment. The whole environmental aspect is so serious and so dire and depressing, and so I want people to think about these issues, but I don't want people to get depressed about them. So I thought it'd be easier, and maybe I'll attract a wider audience with a more humorous message than such a serious, depressing one. So generally I do a lot of drawing in my sketchbooks, and that's how I generate a lot of my ideas. And sometimes the ideas get changed in process. So I'll go with something that I've drawn in my sketchbook, and then I'll roll out the clay. I tend to work fairly thin, so my pieces are pretty light. So I've invented these kind of methods of working for these particular forms, and I've kind of my own little personal way of making them. Animation is definitely something that I incorporate. I look at my abstraction. My sense of abstraction comes from that, I think. And I think I'm a big fan of Dr. Seuss, which I think is pretty obvious in the work. I'm very attracted to bizarreness. I think I'm drawn to that. I'm interested in the oddities in nature as well.